Welcome to another pop-up tutorial. Today we'll be looking at multiple box folds and how to use them to build up a 3D scene. This is an example of a box fold from my book Spooky Ride, published by Tango Books. It's created as a separate piece that is stuck down to the book using tabs. So let's begin. I'm using a sheet of light A5 card and we're going to fold it in half. We do 2 cuts in the folded edge. I'm going to go about 1/3 of the way along and I'm going to cut into it between 1/3 and half. 1/3 of the way along, and again cut it the same length. So now you'll notice that you've got 2 new folds. We're going to cut into those. We can do it at the same time. Do another one of those to one side. And for this side we're going to do another one here, but we want to make it slightly bigger than that one, but not as long as this one. So we'll bring it to about there. That box there is further forward than that one. That's important, you'll see why afterwards, but it's not as far forward as that one, because we're going to use these boxes as supports for different layers to create the 3D scene. Next we need to measure the pieces of card that are going to go onto the front of the boxes. So let's start with this one. Here at the front, we know that once it's stuck on and the card is closed, anything that's sticking outside has to go. Let's just do a little mark there. Next one, we want a piece that will be stuck on front of the large box. To help us, we're going to pop that box back. We can pop that box back. The next piece of card is going to be stuck onto this one, and it's going to go across the back. So I'll show you that later on, but for now we need to measure it. Then on the other side we need a longer piece. Okay, so we have all our individual pieces ready to draw on, ready for the next step. And now all we need to do is attach everything to our framework. We're going to have to push that back first. We want to recuperate that box there, so we recut that cut there, because it's got that new piece stuck on it. We need to cut through that. If you want, you can bend it back again, and then you push that forward. This is going to go behind the other one. As you can see, it doesn't go all the way in, so we need to mark where it touches. We should have done this beforehand. You can do it this way. So where the box touches the building, we'll cut a slot there, parallel across. So just do a little bit to begin with. Do 2 little cuts to pull that away, and that should slot in there. The cut is a tiny bit too low, so I'm going to cut a bit more off. Doesn't matter because it's hidden by the other one. Make sure it's right up against the bottom edge of that box, or you can just do it by eye. Just make sure it's lined up, and then close it down on itself to stick it. And the last bit is our cat. You might use this as a card, or you might use it as part of a book, so you could have text here. We've got all this empty space here, which is okay, but you may want to cover that up. And that's your finished piece. So try experimenting with different numbers of boxes different designs, play around, have fun. See you next time.